What's up, Taurus? Welcome to your September 2020 reading. This is going to be a general reading for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I want to thank all of you guys for coming here. If you're new, what's up? My name is Danny. If you are returning, hey, 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 hey. All right, let's get into it. I don't want to lose any messages. Taurus. Okay, so for the month of, I almost said for the month of Virgo, but yeah, for the month of Virgo, for the month of September, we are dealing with sixth house energy as a whole, right? Which is all about work and health and, daily routines, all that jazz, right? Cool. For you guys in particular, what's going to be really lit up this month is your fifth house and your 11th house. So fifth house is connected to Leo energy. It's all about creativity, romance. It's all about children as well, which there are some things we do have a page here, which pages can oftentimes be children, so we'll look into that, all of that, right? And then when we're talking about 11th house energy, we're talking about Aquarius energy, which is like linked to like your friends and like your social settings, that type of thing, right? So there's a lot going on there. With you guys, you have three major arcanas that popped out, which these are some good ones to get. You got the Tower card, which has actually been showing itself quite a bit this month. Interesting. It feels like a lot of things are slowly, not even slowly, Tower is fast and sporadic. Things are getting out of here, right? For a lot of people, like the extra that we don't need is just going, right? And this Pisces full moon that's coming up on the 2nd of September could play a part in that as well. But I will say, in terms of finances, like the huge, you guys are looking great. I mean, Taurus, you guys know how to manifest. You know how to make some fucking money. That's one thing I could say about you guys for sure. You do have King of Pentacles popping up here. You also have Ace of Pentacles popping up here. So money's looking great, and it looks like there's opportunity for even more and even more things. So that's really exciting. Now, what I do want to go over first is the bottom of the deck energy, which is that Four of Swords. Whenever I see Four of Swords, a lot of times my initial, like what I get in my head is I literally hear chill. Four of Swords is my message to me that, girl, you need to sit down somewhere, go pray, go meditate, maybe take a nap. Like, take some time out and chill. Fours and tarots are generally connected to some type of a break. So whether it's we're pause or like some type of a pause, whether we're pausing to meditate, pray, take a nap, whatever, whether we're pausing to celebrate something with the Four of Wands, right? Whether we're pausing to save our money and, protect our values, Four of Pentacles, or we're pausing to, reassess what it is that we like, right? In terms of like Four of Cups energy, it's always a pause. So for you guys, chill, definitely chill. And I say it makes so much sense that you got that because the first card out the gate is Nine of Swords, which we know is like a really it's actually a really difficult energy to be in. I don't appreciate Nine of Swords. To me, it's worse than 10 of Swords, just because 10 of Swords to me is when we reach that point, you're almost like numb to the pain, and it's something that's happened more in the past for me. But Nine of Swords is like really that active, like I can't eat, can't sleep. Some of you guys might be having some triggering sleep, some nightmares even. There's definitely something that has been on your mind that you're stressing about, possibly, for those who this is resonating with. But what I love is, look, so we've got Nine of Swords, then we've got the Tower card, which I actually love following the Nine of Swords. Because it feels like whatever it is that's been on your mind heavy that maybe hasn't been having you guys feel the best, it feels like the universe comes right in and is like, okay, girl, I got it. Like, it's cool, I'll handle it. Kind of sweeps it out of your way. So that's great. And then once that happens, you got this new opportunities with Ace of Pentacles. But let's obviously clarify things. So, Nine of Swords, again, it is a tough energy. Sorry, my eyeball, like my literal eyeball, the inside of my eyeball itches. Oof. Sorry. Okay, so Nine of Swords, definitely a difficult energy to be in. This is when you can get just stuck in your own like mental paralysis, right? But again, I do like the Tower shaking that up and kind of letting these things fall away. So let's see what this Nine of Swords has to do with in terms of you guys for the month of September. Page of Wands. This is interesting. So Page of Wands is clarifying this Nine of Swords. First of all, going back to the Four of Swords, again, I understand why it's here because obviously you guys are having some mental anguish. So this is really a message to you guys being able to separate your feelings from the thoughts that you're having and realize that feelings aren't real, they aren't fact, they are fleeting and they're temporary depending on what's going on in your life at that time. So don't let things get into your way. Now, what's concerning me with this Page of Wands, so you got two pages showing up here basically, which we'll get into the Page of Cups in a moment, but again, fifth house energy does have to do with creativity. It does oftentimes have to do with kids too. So there may be some issues surrounding like your family or your kids, even if you're dating someone and maybe they have children. But also, Page of Wands, pages of all the pages are messengers. So this is like when we're on the cusp of something about to happen, right? This is like the prequel or the pregame to the thing. Also, when we're talking about wands, we're talking about action. We're also talking about passion. We could be talking about sex, any of that. With that, because I'm going to get into this, which I've been telling a lot of the signs, this has been popping up in different ways. Mars retrograde, okay? Mars retrograde is happening starting this month on the 9th. It goes until mid-November, I think the 13th or something. Whenever anything is retrograde, any planet is retrograde, it is a perceived backward motion, right? So it's almost like we're moving back into things, which is why so many things in the past usually like to pop up, whether it's an ex or a situation, something, some type of unfinished business that maybe we didn't tend to that we needed to, right? So Mars being the planet that's like in charge of like our aggression and our drive and how we, you know, go after things, also in charge of like our sexual nature. This could have an impact on people's sexual lives at this time. So if you are feeling like things are drying up, okay, getting a little boring, getting a little stagnant, this could be that too. And this could be worries about that, like especially if you're in a relationship and things just don't seem to be connecting. I want you to understand a lot of people will be in the same boat for those 2 months. It might be a little bit of an off one. This might be a great time to research or be open to new ways and, you know, of how to spice up your sex life again. Just want to put that out there. Also, because Mars is connected to our drive and all that, it has a lot to do with career too, because especially in terms of making moves, people can be feeling a little bit more insecure, a little bit more unsure. Petty fights can happen around this time. I don't see anything really messing with your career as much. This King of Pentacles lets me know you guys are still in a great place of being money connected. So that's great, but this could have to do with like your personal life in terms of like sex drive. Also, Page of Wands represents like a good, trusted, loyal friend, right? But there might be trouble in your friend category. There might be someone that you're kind of giving a side eye to, or someone that you feel is giving a side eye to you too. Again, you are dealing with 11th house things, which 11th house is all about our social circles as well. So just putting it out there, this could be many of things, and I'm feeling it strong for all the possibilities. Of course, this is general, so take it as it resonates. But I just want to give you guys an idea of what's going on. Now, bottom of the deck right now, while that's showing is Hierophant card, that is your energy, but we know this is about, yes, it's a very spiritual card. It can be about marriage, it can be about connections, community, government, your tribe, that type of thing. So there might be some emphasis placed on friendships at this time. I actually just did Aquarius reading. If you have any Aquarius in your chart, I would absolutely check it out if you're dealing with an Aquarius, because they had a strong message that there was people in their circle that they need to snip out and cut out, right? Keep them squares about your circle. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. What the beautiful thing is, the Tower comes and wipes things clean. And actually the Aquarius reading got the Tower, not Aquarius, yes, what am I on? Yes, the Aquarius, Lord, the Aquarius reading got the Tower card as well. So again, if this has to do with friendships, that might be a good video to go look at. Now, what's interesting, clarifying this Tower card, is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is when we allow things to get too heavy. We take on things that don't belong to us, right? We're worried about things that don't concern us. We're not delegating properly. This is like us doing the most because we think, oh, you know, I could take it, I could do it, I could do it, I got this. And we can't. Girl, put down some of the wands, right? So again, the beautiful thing about the Tower card is when the Tower card comes, this is the universe looking at us and being like, oh, girl, I saw this coming a long time ago and I guess you didn't. Doesn't look like you're able to move on it. I'm going to help you out, and I'm just going to clear this out so that you could just like build a new foundation, because this one is rocky and it's shaky and I don't like it. So whatever it is that you guys have maybe been stressed over, you'll find that the universe is going to kind of make its way to open it up to where things get a little bit easier for you and you guys can sit in your abundance again. 9 of Pentacles. She is abundant. She attracts everything around her. She surrounds herself with beauty and abundance. Like, this is someone who doesn't mess with lower vibrational, lower level things, right? So whatever it is that's possibly been plaguing you, Taurus, it looks like the universe kind of steps in this month and says, okay, let me rearrange some things because this is hard for them and I don't want him, her, they to be upset. Like, let me just handle this. It's sporadic and it's usually uncomfortable, but it's always for our highest good, right? Now, after we get there, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which I love. Ace of Pentacles is probably my favorite ace. First of all, it's your energy, so it's earth energy, but an Ace of Pentacles, no matter what it is, whether we're talking about money, a job, your friendships, love, whatever it is stable, it is solid, it is something we can rely on. It is something that we can tangibly see the evidence of this being good. It is a blessing. It is like opening up a whole new world for you. And this is really, really good. So many opportunities ahead. But it just feels like you needed to let go of something. So it's like, once you do this one thing, or once this one thing is dropped, then you've opened up yourself to new opportunity. This is being clarified by the Devil card. So Devil card energy is Capricorn energy. Maybe you guys are connected to Capricorn energy, but if we're thinking about Capricorn energy, right, we're thinking about, this is all 10th house things. This is about career. This is about your fame, your public image. This is about your achievements, your goals, all those things. It's in terms of, if we're talking about monies, this is something that's great. Some of you guys might even be elevating and getting some promotions or raises at this time, right? Because I see the Devil with this Ace of Pentacles. This is new opportunity coming to you in form of work. So I think that's really, really great. You know, Devil ultimately means what has power over you. And I think as you drop these things that maybe have been kind of sucking out your power, or I don't know if I said that right. I don't know if that hit home, but you know what I'm saying. Once you know, sweep that over there, then you got more opportunities. You've got things that open up for you. And also, even with this 10 of Wands showing up here in this Devil card, again, I don't know, I think a lot of you guys are getting a promotion or some type of there's some type of a leveling up here. And this is going to force you, especially those of you guys who might have a little bit of control issues in terms of like, ugh, let me just do this because if I don't do it, it won't be done right. And then I, you know, whatever. So I'd rather take it all on. I think this is a really good thing in terms of showing you guys that you can't have control of everything. You have to learn how to delegate certain things and just put trust in others, even if you think it's going to fall to shit sometimes. Okay. So Page of Cups, Oprah with the King of Pentacles, Miss Rue with the World. Loves it, loves it. Page of Cups is actually what's sitting in your environment. So again, there is a lot of emphasis possibly around children in your lives, but also Page of Cups can represent a younger water sign individual. Page of Cups can represent a loving message coming forward. Again, pages are messengers. It's a very pure energy. It's a very childlike energy. It's very, yeah, pure. Right? Some of you guys might have someone in your space who, for all I can tell, is honestly not a bad person. I think this person has like a generally happy disposition. Again, they could be younger than you or they could have children. There's a lot of water here. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it seems like we don't know. We don't know how we feel. 4 of Cups. Let me do one more card for these two. Nine of Cups, I do want to say though too, and especially because we have the Devil card, which can talk about like overindulgences, right? A Nine of Cups, you have to be careful because yes, it's a great energy. It's about being happy independently of anybody else too, right? But if we're just looking at duality and like looking at like, okay, what could be of something, a Knight of Cups person also could indicate someone who has a drinking problem. Ooh, and then here I pull out Five of Wands. So some of you guys might be dealing with someone who you feel overindulges in stuff, whether it's drinking, drugs, gambling. We all have different vices, sex, whatever. And this might be someone who's causing conflict around you or conflict with you because it's just, I mean, look, Five of Wands is you can't see eye to eye. Everybody's fighting, but do they even really know who they're fighting right now? Like, look, it looks a mess, right? It's also about competition. It's also about, you know, maybe too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen type thing. Some of you guys might be having some struggles with your children at this time. This could be around anything. King of Pentacles is being clarified by Seven of Cups. When we talk about Seven of Cups, we've got options. Not only do we have options, we have illusions, right? So Seven of Cups to me is always like a really big indicator. Whenever I see that, like this is time for me to get clear on what it is I actually want, so that I don't get something that kind of sort of looks like it and I actually get the thing. Now bottom of the deck, that Four of Cups is showing up again. I think it's really important that you guys are, which this is something that I believe in all the time. It's important who we surround ourselves around. It's important what energies we play with. You know what I mean? Seven of Swords. I hate to say it, I just feel like someone might be sneaky around you. And I think that might be where this Nine of Swords energy comes from. This Ten of Wands energy. This Five of Wands energy. Some of you guys might have left a job and said, you know what, I can do better all by myself. And maybe you're going into business for yourself. If you are, King of Pentacles lets me know this is a really good move. Because Seven of Swords also talks about strategy. It's about strategizing. Yes, it could be someone who's sneaky and a thief and all that. And we do have to keep that in mind whenever, especially we're seeing it next to the Seven of Cups. We got two sevens. Sevens are, it's really about, it's a deep spiritual number in the tarot. And it's all about like that inner questing and going deep within. I don't know. It just feels like there's something around you that might be sneaky. So, but instead, what I do like, instead of you guys entertaining it, it looks like you guys are just standing solid in where you are and like focusing on what you're good at and focusing on what is actually meant for you to be focused on. Again, if there's any deception around you, I do feel like that Tower card is knocking it out. But I also think that this is a result of, like this King of Pentacles is the result of that being knocked out, right? We talk about Seven of Cups. We need to cut through the smoke, cut through the clouds, get clarity on something. Look at all these swords this person is holding. Take one of those swords, cut it out. Yeah, this is, and then look, ooh, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck right now too. Yeah, I almost feel like there's a sacrifice or a trade-off. It's like, let this thing go and then you can have this. Whether it's a person, even feelings and thoughts about something, Taurus, y'all know I love you, but you're the most stubborn of the whole damn zodiac, right? That's why you guys are literally the bull. Bull-headed. So even if it has something to do with certain ideals or mind frames, it could be that these things are holding you back from the success that you want. And this, you know, so letting it go, it gives you that Ten of Pentacles that, of course, all of us want. Now we've got the World card and the Temperance card, two major arcanas. The World card is the last card of the majors. This is about leveling up in a huge way. I don't know. If there's been some deception or something sneaky around you guys, it feels like with this Ace of Swords here, truth is going to be coming out. Things are going to be made very clear. This could be something that you've been waiting for some time to get the truth on. Could be having something to do with the Sagittarius energy. Capricorn energy. Capricorn is Saturn energy. Saturn rules Capricorn. I'm sorry, the world is Saturn energy. Saturn rules Capricorn. 3 of Pentacles. I think this has a lot to do with work. Again, going back to if there's something that you guys have not been liking, especially as far as your work and all that is concerned, or even as far as your friendships are concerned, I feel like you guys, I don't know, it just feels like there's something that you guys are dropping or universe is dropping for you so that you can pick up these new pentacles. Great month for collaborations. Great month to be open-minded about what's to come, because I don't think you guys quite know. I feel like you guys are on the cusp of all these new things, right? You got Page of Wands, Page of Cups. So something's coming in that's new and exciting, and something you're going to be really emotionally tied to, which is really good. Wheel of Fortune energy. Love that. That's all about expansion, right? This is Jupiter energy. So this is about the karmic wheel turning and things happening in your favor. Underneath that, you've got the Chariot card, which is all about success and moving forward and victory. Underneath that, you got the Empress card, which is your card, you and Libra. And this is about attracting and abundance and just having everything that you need all around. So I do think there's something that is kind of being shaken up for you guys right now, but it's literally for your good. What you guys can do through it is breathe through it and chill through it, meditate through it, get grounded through it, and kind of let the universe work its magic. Okay, don't get in the way of things. Let the universe work its magic. Okay, it says, when I lean towards love, I am led. Okay, leaning toward love, not hate or fear. Okay, and then you've also got retreat and pay yourself first. So with retreat, it says it's time to disconnect from the world, right? That's all about 4 of Swords energy. Retreating, relaxing, kind of separating yourself, detoxing from maybe social media or certain people that leave you spun, that type of thing. This is a really good time for that. And you got pay yourself first. So it says, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you have savings to invest in your present and your future. That's really, really great. And especially those of you guys who are maybe getting a raise or some type of like overflow of money, this is a really good time to be really mindful of where you put that money and what you do with it, and just make sure that you're absolutely setting some aside for a rainy day, or not even a rainy day, a vacation, something, whatever, you know? So that is your reading for the month of September. Thank you so much, Taurus, for watching. I love you guys. If you would like a personal reading, definitely reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. Please look at my About tab first. Figure out what it is that you want before you email me, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye, Taurus.